how do you go about starting your own DJ thing at a certain point, and how long was it until you started DJing for Vaughn?
I bet. Good question. And I appreciate these questions too on some like, I thought you was gonna ask me a bunch of bullshit about 16 shot 'em and big folks and
yeah, we can get to that too if you want.
All right, well, I mean, I was just impressed by the questions. But anyway, yeah, I started DJing, bro. It was like 2015, you know? No, 2016, right? Like doing like college parties and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I always kept like a decent relationship with bands. You know, me and him was, like I said, real close at the time. So with him being so close to the OTF and Lil Durk and all that, you know, it was kind of like a, you know, an opportunity for me as King Von DJ that presented itself, basically. But
so at what point did you start DJing for him? Was it early on, like before he started to explode?
No, it was kind of like, I want to say like no, it's actually more toward the end.
Okay.
So like right before he died, so Von died in November. I had started DJing for Von like early that year, you know what I'm saying? So like in the spring or something. The spring, summer, then, you know, fall.
And DJing for him basically just consisted of just being on the road and being on point in terms of what he needed for the energy of performing and everything?
Yeah, just like DJing his sets, like club sets. So we did like a few club sets in the A, you know what I'm saying? I did a show with him in Dallas. I did a show with him in St. Louis.
Because it's COVID too, so it's like
not we would that definitely many still performing in COVID for sure.
If it wasn't COVID, you probably would have had 100 times more shows.
He was still getting booked.
Okay, yeah, but down south, because a lot of up north and everything was kind of shut down.
Yeah, he was still getting booked though. A lot of places for sure. I ain't gonna lie, I remember that. You know,
right?
But yeah,
definitely. So, what was your relationship like with Vaughn though? How well did you get to know him?
Not like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like for real. You feel me? We weren't like, you know, buddy pals and nothing like that. You know?
Right.
Shit, I was just there to do a job. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, interesting. And so then you had been DJing him for like what, less than a year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was less than a year.
And so you were actually there on tour when the shooting took place?
Well, that night was in the A. That was his album release party.
Right.
Yeah.
And so where were you actually located when all the shit was going down? You were part of the sort of motorcade? You had all these different SUVs pulling up to the hookah spot from what I remember?
No, not at that time. But I had DJ for him at the party, you know, before the shooting occurred.
Okay.
The shooting incident.
And then where'd you go? You went to the hotel?
Like afterwards?
Yeah.
Man, I was actually on my way back home. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they were going to like an after party at night. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, I was going back home. I had heard some shots like in the area, you know?
Really?
Cause where I was at was like not too far from where they was at, you see what I'm saying? But I didn't put two and two together at that time.
Right. Because it was a crazy ass shootout. There was like even after the initial shooting, a bunch more shots went off like, from the cops and shit.
So from a distance, you thinking, you damn, they busting. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, you're not thinking. You feel me?
Right.
I'm getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. So what do you do when you figured out what happened?
Man, it was just crazy. Like, you know, at first you can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like you thinking that the news fake. You know what I'm saying? You hoping he pulled through. You know what I'm saying? You know all that. For me, and then type of nigga I am, I be having like delayed reactions. So I ain't gonna lie, when Vaughn died, it ain't really registered with me. It ain't really register for real until like a month later type shit, on some real shit. So
you lose a lot of people growing up? Because it must have been kind of wild to like be in a situation where all of a sudden, you know, you're DJing for a young kid out of Chicago, you're a young kid out of Chicago, and he's blowing the fuck up.
Man, look, let me tell you.
And then all of a sudden he loses his life.
Man,
like,
look, let me tell you.
As he's becoming huge.
Man, I hated that shit, man. R.I.P. Vaughn, man.
Yeah.
Cause you know I used to DJ for Queen Key. You know what I'm saying? That was the first artist I DJ'd for.
Who has triplets with 600 Breezy, allegedly.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
I
interviewed her back in the day too.
What I'm finna say, you finna throw me off.
What you say? Shout out to all the eaters.
Look, I used to DJ for Queen Key, right? Look, I used to DJ for Queen Key, and then like
very different artists.
That went left.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to derail my kind. I don't want to talk about Queen Key right now. I'm just saying that was my first artist. You feel me? That went left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I started DJing for Cowboy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Cowboy.
Now Cowboy and them had cut me off like Like right when Envy Me got hot.
Really?
Literally. Yes, bro.
So you're like, I was sticking around when you weren't doing nothing. Now you're blowing up.
Cowboy is an artist who I was fucking with prior to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or like early, you know? Like I was fucking with Lil Cowboy. You see what I'm saying? And then the Envy Me joint, bro. You know the song I'm talking about, right? Because you've interviewed Cowboy.
When that shit came out, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that shit hurt. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Because you're like, I stuck around, and then now you're starting to see success, and you get rid of my ass. So then
they say they got rid of me because I want turned enough. You know what I'm saying? I want turned up on the microphone and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was an L I had to take. You feel me? It was an L I had to take. So when I got Von, it was like, yes.
Aha.
You feel me? Third time the charm type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know Von had that shit. You feel me? So, man, I remember one of the guys hit me up about the Von dad. He damn DJU, you just can't catch a break. Oh man, this shit crazy.
Terrible, man. Such a tragedy, regardless of the circumstances of how it all went down and everything. But okay, so what kind of life moves do you make after that? Are you like, damn, I gotta find another artist to DJ for? Or are you kind of over the whole DJ thing
when
at that
Von
point?
died?
Yeah,
I was over it, gang. I had I was fucking with Young Maul. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still in the A.
Okay.
I was fucking with Young Maul, but
of 1017, formerly of 1017.
Yeah, but then you know they had end up getting into some shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got caught up?
Who did?
By the cops, Young Maul.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. They had a whole other situation.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
too many Ricos to keep track of.
Man, so when that shit happened, that's when that's actually when I decided to move back to the rack. Because I was in the A. I was living in the A for 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Because Von kind of posted up out there for a while too, right?
We was all like
and Dirk
in the A, right? Everybody, the whole OTF.